friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all new Dollar Tree Easter DIYs for 2024. I wanted to also thank you guys so much for the response on my last DIY video. So many of you guys left the most amazing sweet messages, and I'm so happy that you enjoyed that video because I absolutely loved it. But I really think that you guys are going to enjoy these DIYs as well. And if you are new here, I would love to have you join us by subscribing down below. We are going to get started with probably my favorite DIY from this video, and all you need from Dollar Tree are these wood houses, and you can find these in their crafter square. They usually have a few different varieties. These are the three that I picked up. I first need to remove these raised elements, so I'm going to go ahead and just take off the peak of the roof as well as that plaque in the middle. I do want to save the peak of the roof though, so I was just trying to pry it off as carefully as possible. The second one did actually crack, so I did switch up the DIY a little bit, but I was able to salvage one of them. For the third house all the way to the left, I'm just going to leave that one as is. It was too difficult to pull off the white framing. And now you just need some scrapbook paper. This one here actually though will be available on my blog as a free printable. For this set of houses, I really wanted one of them to have an image of a rabbit on it. I thought that it would be just so pretty to have kind of that rustic image. So I created it on Canva, but again, I will leave the link down below for this exact print here, and you just have to click the link. It will take you over to that blog article. Just scroll down to the bottom. You'll see the link. You can just click it and print it at home. And I did print mine out on cardstock. I traced my three houses onto my 2 pieces of scrapbooking paper as well as that free printable, and then I just cut them out, and now I'm attaching them to my house with hot glue. You can also use a glue stick for this, but the hot glue was handy. I was already doing a different craft, and since the paper is pretty thick, it does hold on to it really well and it does not seep through. This scrapbooking paper came from Joann's, but you can definitely find it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics of course, or even Amazon. I'm going to leave some options linked down below. And now I want to go ahead and add my embellishments to each house. So for the bunny house, I'm going to go ahead and just put that peak back on. This was the one that I was able to pry off without breaking. And then for my second house, I'm actually going to just hot glue this paper just to the edge here since it is kind of raised up. Actually going to add a little wood bunny to the center of the house. So this pack of wood bunnies is from Dollar Tree, and this is one of my favorite decorations that they brought out the last 2 years. I think that they are just so fun to craft with, but I just hot glued it right to the center of my house. And then for my third house, the one with the green florals, I actually just took some twine. I'm going to cut a nice long piece and then just wrap it around my house a few times and tie a bow in the front. This is going to give it that rustic Easter feel. But if this is not your Easter style, don't worry, this craft is so customizable. You can really switch it up by changing out the paper and the colors and make it your own. And this is a closer look at how this craft turned out. It is so simple, but I love the look of these homes. You can place these anywhere and it just has such a cozy feel. This is an incredibly easy 2-minute craft. So to get started, you just want to pick up a mason jar. This one here is from Dollar Tree, and this was the largest one that they had, so that's why I picked up this one. Next, you're going to need some ribbon. This is of course also from Dollar Tree, as are these carrots here. I love these carrots. They are so fun. I think that they have a really high-end look to them, so I pick them up every year for Easter. Now all we have to do is just add some Spanish moss to the bottom of our jar. Again, you can find that at Dollar Tree in their floral department. Then just add your carrots. Depending on the size of your jar, you might want to add 1 or 2 bags of these carrots. Since this jar was on the larger side, I did add 2 bags. And now to finish this look off, we just need to add some ribbon to the top of our jar. And of course, I had to go with the carrot ribbon. It was only fitting. So I'm just going to wrap this around the top and then tie it into a bow. You can also add the lid back onto the jar if you want to close it up. I prefer the look of it being open. I think it just looks really cute, like the carrots are just sitting in some dirt in the garden. But this is the perfect item to add to already existing decor. So if you have a little bunny rabbit, this is the perfect thing just to add right next to it. I have mine styled here next to a bunny rabbit that I picked up at Target last year and some faux florals, but this really is just the perfect 2-minute DIY. For this next DIY, we're going to need 2 of these wood crates, and you can find these in the Crafter Square at Dollar Tree. They usually have these year round. And I do need to paint mine white. I'm going to spray paint them with this matte white spray paint. It's just the easiest for me, but you can definitely paint them by hand as well. Now we're going to need these 2 signs. So these might look familiar to you guys. I did share these in my Dollar Tree haul video for this year. And we are just going to be attaching these to our wood crates using some hot glue. You do want to just take off that string on the top. We're not going to need it. And I am using my Gorilla Hot Glue sticks for this. Everything that I'm using in today's video will be linked down below in the video description box as well as in the comment section. You can also find the free printable for the first DIY in the comment section and the video description box as well. When I saw these signs at Dollar Tree, I knew I had to come up with a DIY for them this year because they are just so cute. And by gluing the crate to the front, you make the sign self-standing, but now you can also add anything you like to the crate. So you can definitely add candy, but I had a different idea. So I'm just going to take some Spanish moss and add it to the bottom of my crates. Now for my carrot one, we're going to get started on that one first. I'm just going to be using more of these carrots from Dollar Tree. I decided to add 5 of them, 3 in the back, 2 in the front. And I just think it looks so cute. And then for this one, I'm going to be adding these pastel eggs from Dollar Tree. Around with the placement for a little bit until I decided to just add 4 that seemed to be the best fit. And here's a closer look at how these turned out. They are also so easy and quick, just like our last DIY, but they are so adorable. I love the pastel colors and the image of that bunny rabbit on the front, and the carrots look really fun as well. Dollar Tree has these wood-shaped signs this year for Easter, and they are self-standing, and they are definitely one of my favorite finds that I have found for Easter. In my last DIY video, I transformed the bunny rabbit, Easter egg, and carrot using scrapbooking paper. We are going to be using scrapbooking paper again for the chick, but I did want to show you a different method. I want to pick a base color, so this is going to be my base paper for my chick. Then I just made sure it was going to be big enough to cover the entire chick. Now I'm going to take different colors of paper and just start to cut them into different size strips. You want to get really creative with this. They can definitely be different patterns, different colors. That's what I'm doing here. I even have one that has some gold foiling on it. You want it to really have that quilted, pulled together look. I'm going to start gluing my strips onto my base paper using a glue stick. But I do want to leave a little bit of that base paper peeking out. So I glued my first strip down, and now you're going to see I'm going to glue my second one about a ½ inch past that one, so you can still see the floral pattern peeking through. But I do also want you to be able to see all of these different colored strips of paper. This is going to give this DIY a really unique look. It really does kind of look quilted, and it just adds so much visual interest to see all of those different patterns together. So the glue had dried, I just flipped my paper over, and now I'm just tracing my chick onto the back of that paper. That way you will not see any leftover pencil marks. Now I'm just going to attach my paper to my wood chick using a glue stick. And I did share in my last video that I do prefer to use a glue stick for this. It has a really great hold. Just want to make sure to get all the edges and do a nice even coat, but it's a lot easier to work with than Mod Podge, and I just love the clean look of it. Now I'm just going to grab some ribbon. This one here is from Dollar Tree, but you can definitely use any that you like, and I'm just tying it around the neck of the bird into a bow. And that is how quick this DIY is. It is pretty mess free, and you can really just get so creative with this one, change out the colors and patterns, and make it look so unique. If you picked up this pack of egg ornaments this year, I'm going to share with you my favorite way to style them. Get some faux florals. These ones here actually are from Michael's, but Dollar Tree does have a ton of them. I just love the look of these cherry blossoms. You want to get some faux florals that kind of have more of a branch look to them. You can actually even use just bare branches if you prefer that, but I thought that the cherry blossoms would be perfect for springtime. Add those into a vase. These were a little bit long, so I did just bend them a few times, and then I added them into my mini pitcher here. And now I'm just going to take those egg ornaments and add them to the branches. This looks so fun and whimsical, perfect for the springtime. I could definitely see this on an Easter tablescape. This would also be beautiful in the middle of a coffee table. And that is everything for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed these Easter Dollar Tree DIYs. If you did, please do let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. Just lets me know that you guys enjoyed the video. And if you're new here, I would love to have you join us by subscribing down below. I do also have another video of Easter Dollar Tree DIYs coming out very soon, but those DIYs will also be perfect for spring, so you can definitely leave them up after the holiday. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can subscribe to my channel by just clicking on my picture right here.